The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks. This should be a... Fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Now, here is Young. 5 to shoot. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Here's Anunoby, and it's off from three-point range. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Hunter with some nice defense.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks. Shooting confidently from long range, Schroeder with a great balance on that shot.
Here's Young. Toronto grabs the miss. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Anunoby. Kicks it to Pirtle. Schroeder against Young. The drive by Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 5 now.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
The pass to Capella. To the left side wing. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And a missed layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And finished off by Siakam.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
Young for 3, sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam left side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Young into the lane, and he makes good on the layup.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Barnes screen on Murray. Barnes outside. Back to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Johnson finds Young. Johnson the screen. Young with the ball. Siakam pulls it in. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Jakob Poeltl, the Raptors need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .106 left in the first quarter. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Young looking it over. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And so it's Atlanta with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Young passes to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Barnes outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
They get it again. Pass to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. Back to Young.
That's the kind of defense they need from Schroeder. Hands up and right in his grill.
Trae Young, he's feeling it. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the deep.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Porter. Dick is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Okongwu. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Here's Dick. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Griffin finds Okongwu. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 5. Boucher passes to Dick. Porter a screen on Bay. Going inside. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Here's McDaniels. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu a screen. From past the arc. And Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Hawks. Pass to McDaniels. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Now here's Matthews. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Bay. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Fantastic work inside from Bay, showing how effective he can be from this area.
Dick passes to Boucher. Matthews against Trent. And the pass to Dick. Here is Porter. Pass to Dick. Over Bogdanovich. McDaniels with the ball. Now Dick goes back up. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them. At 6'8", this rookie, Dick, can absolutely get up with the best of them. Terrific finish there.
Bay with the screen for Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finished off by Porter.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Down low. Okongwu finds Bogdanovich. Outside Matthews. Bay with a screen on Trent. Matthews with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Bay. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent against Matthews. Trent left side, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Bogdanovich, the three, and he's good on the three ball. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Young finds Capella. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. Murray the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Schroeder against Young. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Johnson draws the double. And there's Murray on the assist by Johnson. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. Anunoby against Murray. A shake. And Anunoby slams it in.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Young against Schroeder. Murray outside. Good D by Anunoby. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 7. Count the basket. 10 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And for Dennis Schroeder, that's a shot the defense will give him because of his ability to blow by people.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow. Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
And Siakam throws it down.
What athleticism from Siakam to go up and finish that alley-oop.
Young's shot is up. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Takes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
And with Schroeder's ability to shoot and drive, he commands the attention of the entire defense.
And Young kicks to Capella. Capella with a screen on Anunoby. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Floats it up there for Siakam. And stolen by Hunter. Johnson, the pass to Hunter. Johnson dishes to Murray. Here's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Schroeder. And he lays it straight in. Schroeder's got 10 points here in the second half.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the second free throw, good. Here's Schroeder. 15 points in the game. Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. And here is Anunoby. Driving in. Siakam inside the 3-point line. Again, Toronto.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Dick. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
Here's Dick. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
A 3-ball. Boucher with the rebound. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, and the other area they're separating themselves is with their points at the free throw line, being the initiator physically.
They now take the lead. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Outside Griffin. And he banks in the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution, clutch effort all the way around.
Griffin with the steal. To the inside. And Bay throws it down.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hawks leading by 3. Bogdanovich looking around. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Griffin with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Okongwu dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Wesley Matthews. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Pascal Siakam comes in for Porter. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Anunoby subbed in for Dick. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. With the drive. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Siakam for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Capella with a screen on Barnes. Murray with it, now guarded by Purdy. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Raptors trail by 6. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Off target with his 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And stolen by Hunter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Murray outside. Takes it inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And stolen by Siakam. This is to Pirtle. Lays it up off the glass.
Jakob Poeltl connecting in the clutch.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Bogdanovich finds Johnson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Pulls up on the wing. Offline. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably RIDA.
Defenses will have the work cut out for him here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. In it forward, it's Dorian Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the center position.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
Bogdanovich against Giddey. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Kitty with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Dort outside. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Oh, got a piece of it. Dort with a steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Got a piece of it.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Releases. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Hunter. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Johnson. From the arc. Bogdanovich, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. This one for 3. Capella with a rebound. Murray looking around. Johnson a screen on Giddey. The kick to Hunter. Williams with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. On the take, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside, no doubt on the finish.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
Now here's Murray, still without a bucket. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Thunder with a lead. Dort for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Outside Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Outside Hunter. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Hunter. Tries again. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Holmgren driving in. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hawks ahead, up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
They had a Kongwu, the duo inside. Wesley Matthews out there with Trae Young. And it's Griffin in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Now here's Young. Inside, here's a Kongwu. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it's Young to the rack.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Pass to Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the basket by Joe.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Defended by Griffin from outside the arc. Joe misses. The Hawks leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Good work there as it goes.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Young, and he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 8. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers, but that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Grant, it's been fun to watch Kenrich Williams develop his tools and come into his own a little bit.
Yeah, B.A. much improved since coming into the league. Williams has the ability to score outside the arc and inside the perimeter.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Young looking over the floor. And it's Atlanta scoring again. Oklahoma City trailing. Defended by Griffin. Pass to Joe. And a Kongwu with the block. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Young. And he was fouled and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in the previous policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Wallace. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Oh, sent away with authority. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Here's Young. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Hey, from long range. Second chance shot. The kick out to Young. Clock is at 3. Another shot. The Thunder with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Wallace with the drive, and the basket is good. Wallace has got 5 now. 59 seconds left in the first half. Outside Young. Bay outside. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Williams. Releases from 15 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Okongwu, the pass to Griffin. Outside Young. Trey quick on the take. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Defended by Griffin, and he buries his first look.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Young. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A big-time effort for Trae Young. Provided. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward position.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. SGA from distance.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Bogdanovich. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Here's Holmgren. Second chance effort. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Murray.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
That free throw good from Holmgren. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Capella screen on Giddey. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. No luck on that one. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Murray against Williams. Murray passes to Capella. Right side, Bogdanovich. And he's going for the oop here. Now here's Giddey. Yet to see a basket. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. To the inside, Williams. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Bogdanovich down low, working on Williams. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Murray's got 5.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Murray passes to Capella. On the wing, Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Really left him alone that time. 7 points in the game.
Over the years, Murray has continued to embrace a bigger role on offense. He's got so much confidence right now.
Can they get it? Back to Giddey. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. They kick it out to Murray. Lets it go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
Good on the second one. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Murray up top. Williams defending. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Going inside. SGA doing his thing in close.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And the Thunder call time here. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Giddey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Capella finds Murray. Capella screen on Giddey. Here's Hunter. Williams defending. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Giddey. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Williams. Clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Murray passes to Young. Screen by Capella. Right side Young. Right wing. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Hawks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. Back to Williams. Will it go? The shot no good. Great D that time from Murray. And that's an intentional foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Johnson a screen on Giddey. Young from long range. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Murray's shot is good.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. The 3. They get it back.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clint Capella.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Thunder. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And the Hawks shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. And Murray launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Murray. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 18. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Johnson passes to Bogdanovic. From deep. Counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 21.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
All sorts of time. Here's Capella. They kick it out to Murray. From deep, Johnson. No luck on that one. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They didn't have too many. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
This is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort into the small forward. Siakam misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Out to the wing. Here's Holmgren. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
There's the pass to Anunoby. Screen by Pirtle. Trent with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder print. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not there. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
Holmgren can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. As to Anunoby. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. On offense, here are the Thunder. On the wing, Williams. For 3, Holmgren. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Trent setting the peg for Siakam. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander from beyond the arc and then some. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5. Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good, Barnes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Giddey gets it to go.
And Giddey with the tough floater that time.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The drive by Barnes. Holmgren with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. On the wing, Giddey. From the corner. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Anunoby with the screen for Trent. Williams against Anunoby. There's the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Dort.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Wallace, the pass to Joe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. To the middle, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Micic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Otto Porter Jr. out there with Jalen McDaniel. And it's Young. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Dick in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pick by Williams. Here's Micic driving the lane. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Dick wide open. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 5. Passes it to Williams. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Joe's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Thunder. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Goes up on the wing. Dick can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Joe. McDaniel's defending. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Guys love playing with Kenrich Williams. Teammates rave about this young man.
Well, Greg, how difficult is it for GMs and coaches to find players like this who are just willing to accept any minute and any role that they're given? This guy just doesn't lack for hustle, and they don't call him Kenny Hustle for nothing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. Inside. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Schroeder. Clock at 6. Williams. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Thunder trailing by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dick with it. Still scoreless. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Over to the left wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Joe. 5 points in the game. Sweet move. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
No good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Williams against Young. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Williams.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
McDaniels finds Schroeder. Screen by McDaniels. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter, so they take the lead. Joe's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Schroeder dishes to Porter. Porter double team. Here's Dick. Rebound by Wallace. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Joe. The kick out to Williams. The pass to Micic. In the corner, Wallace with it. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Screen by McDaniels. Dick can't get it to go. Pass to Joe. The 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. And a wide open look for Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Raptors. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Really left alone that time. Anunoby's got 10 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Taken away by Williams. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Anunoby. Toronto trailing. driving to the basket. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The jumper from the free throw line is good. 11 points in the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Kicks to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Toronto, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. A drive by Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. And it's Barnes at the elbow. And it goes down 2 points. Barnes has got 6.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Perk. Porter comes in for Pascal Siakam. Dix checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. The kick out to Williams. Dick with the steal. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him.
And nice burst of speed from Dick there in transition. Young guys can really hustle.
Got a piece of it. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Joe, no good again that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Passes it to Micic. Here's Joe. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Joe. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Anunoby. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A big-time effort for... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Porter is out there with Young. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Dick in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Porter outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. There's a screen. He takes it in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Outside Porter. Here's McDaniels. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. McDaniels got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Raptors leading by 10. Here's McDaniels. And the three off target.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now the pass to Young. Outside Porter. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 13. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Launches a three, and Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Williams. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Schroeder. With some arc. Dick with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. Here's Dick. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple. 8 points for Grady Dick.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now here's McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. They're outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Toronto.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for OG Anunoby.
Guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
No problems knocking that one down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And a wide open look for Porter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Raptors lead by 14. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Barnes looking around. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
Well, Smitty, you want dunks, fast breaks, and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 1.
From deep, we've seen Bogdan well over 40% for a season, showing he is a knockdown shooter.
Now here's Siakam. Fires for 3. Out to the right wing. Outside Anunoby. Left side Porter. 4-3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Porter.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Back to Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks made a blockbuster trade for DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta sending a clear signal. They want to win now. And I love it, BA. The front office showing confidence in their players.
The drive by Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Johnson, just 5 to shoot. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, BA. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those that became stars.
He hits the second from the line. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
There's the screen by Johnson, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Johnson finds Hunter. Back to Johnson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Hunter. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Picked by Pirtle. Anunoby on the take. And he banks in the layup. Anunoby's got 5 points.
Inside, OG gets assertive and gets through the defense.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Siakam outside. Fires from the wing. And it's Toronto with another.
How about those handles? Siakam finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Bogdanovich against Trent. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA, OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt. Getting high in the air, Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Count the basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Driving inside, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
When you look at Pascal Siakam, Smitty, he's really stepped up and accepted more responsibility.
Yes, this demonstrates leadership, B.A. Siakam is a go-to guy for this team. Someone they trust to deliver in big moments. What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for three. He drops it from range. Anunoby's got 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And it's Murray off the drive. Outside Hunter. From downtown. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Thaddeus Young out there with McDaniels. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dick. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. Schroeder against Young. There's the 3. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
One thing the Raptors did very well in 2023, Smitty, was pester ball handlers.
They led the league in steals in the regular season. BA by a fairly significant margin. That really speaks to their defensive focus.
Here's Schroeder, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry when both teams just don't like each other.
And the shot goes down.
Relentless effort by Sadiq, bringing a jolt of energy to the squad.
Here's Schroeder. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Griffin slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Okongwu, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Young, driving to the basket. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Barnes passes to Dick. McDaniels, a screen on Griffin. 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Well, one thing we know about Trae Young, he is fearless when it comes to big shots, Smitty.
B.A. Trae Young loves to play spoiler. He embraces being the villain for the opposing fans.
And it's Okongwu off the drive. The kick out to Griffin. Clock at 4. And Young with the block. Right side Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
Here's Young. Young with a nice take to the rim.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Outside Barnes. Banked it in off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Okongwu, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 6.
Despite his size, Young's unafraid to attack in the lane.
Outside Schroeder. And he buries his first look.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Young with it, now guarded by McDaniels, and that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. That's his first foul. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Young finds Bay. The kick out to Griffin. Bay with a screen. Griffin passes to Bay. Now here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Here's Young.
Dennis is all over that one. You love the effort.
Young can't hit. Here's Dick. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Clint Capella out there with Johnson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. Murray passes to Bogdanovich. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's the 3, and Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
Well, Bogdan Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
B.A. hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Knocks it down from distance. 12 points for him.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Murray from outside, and the Hawks with another three.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Pirtle, and Anunoby with it. Back to Pirtle, and here's Trent. The three is up. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Murray from outside. Goes back up. Capella, the pass to Murray. And they recover it. The kick out to Johnson. 2 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under review.
This does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. And Johnson drops them both. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Siakam. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Great poise from Siakam, not fazed at all by the defense.
Murray passes to Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Trent. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Trent.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
And here's Porter outside. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 8.
In his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. Murray for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. To the left wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Johnson. 56 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Pirtle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. Siakam with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside Anunoby. Lets it fly. Buries the jump shot. Anunoby's got 11. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Murray drives in. Porter against Capella.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Capella.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. And here's Siakam. 16 points for him. And Siakam with the slam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Hunter passes to Murray. Johnson a screen on Anunoby. And he's going for the lob. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Toronto, helping them space the floor. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Dennis Schroeder. McDaniels out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Thaddeus Young, and it's Dick in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Schroeder, outside Barnes. Now here's Young, back to Schroeder. Barnes with a screen on Griffin. On the attack, Schroeder, and the bucket is good. And the Raptors lead by 12. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
The kick out to Griffin. Beyond the arc. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Griffin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. On the attack, Schroeder. Count that bucket. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
He is so good going to the basket. Schroeder knows how to keep his man off balance.
Trey quick on the take. Pass to Matthews. The kick out to Griffin. Jacks up a 3. A line change here for Toronto. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Trent outside. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. working his way to the look he wants.
Young against Trent. It's stolen by Pirtle. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Porter. Clock at 6. Siakam the screen. Puts up a 3. Corner shot is off. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Young from long range. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
It never really gets old watching Trey fire away from distance.
Trent finds Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's tipped. And there's the drive. And it's in there. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Young can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Siakam for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Siakam's got 21 points in the game.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Toronto's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Anunoby, a screen on Johnson. Outside Anunoby. Here he goes. Outside for Porter. Barnes against Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. Barnes, no good. And here are the Hawks now. It's a 14-point game. Johnson a screen on Barnes. Barnes against Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A wing with good size and the ability to knock down threes. Bogdanovich is capable of big nights.
Hawks foul, DeAndre Hunter. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That's good from Porter.
At the line for your Raptors. Porter.
Porter hits them both. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love that from Bogdanovich. Finishing with power.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill.
location for... It's time for the NBA. Well, we know both these... teams, Greg. Are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard. Atlanta with the ball. Murray kicks to Capella. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Murray against Holmgren. Fires the three. And DeJounte Murray with the three. Murray's got the opening field goal of the game for the Hawks. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you've got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray kicks to Johnson. Here's Capella. Back to Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. That one misses. Nice D from Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Here's Murray, and there's the drive.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Hunter on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Yes, that goes in.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Joe can't get it to go.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Johnson against Dort. Hunter for three. Tries again. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Shoots from 14. Oklahoma City the rebound. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes that one. He's got 12.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under
Going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is fast.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Josh Giddey is out there with Wallace. Then it's Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Micic in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Young inside. Wallace covering. Okongwu dishes to Matthews. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And taken away by Wallace. And the Thunder pushing it up now. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Now this is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And here is Giddey. Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Young's shot is off. The Thunder have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Micic can't hit. The Hawks leading. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Young for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And for the Thunder, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Wallace kicks to Giddey. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Okongwu with a screen on Wallace. Williams with the block. Wallace against Bay. Down low, Young with the steal. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 7. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot is going to make him so dangerous.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
58 seconds left here in the second. Young pass to Okongwu.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Okongwu finds Matthews. Back to Okongwu. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Giddey. Over Griffin. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Matthews goes in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
If you give Matthews a path to the rim, he will take advantage. He is a terrific finisher at the basket.
Giddey with it. 2 on the clock. Gets a hand on it. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Thunder. They're up by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom's. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And so in the game for the Hawks, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Hawks trailing. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Ready by Bogdanovich. For 3, Murray. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
after developing much more as a scorer, we're seeing Murray with the ability to take the game over.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Hawks leading by 3. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 3-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Murray kicks to Hunter. The tray. Traps in the tray.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
To the paint, here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Joe can't get it to go. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
That one from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Great open look there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick-and-roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Atlanta leading by 9. Murray finds Capella. Outside for Murray. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it, and guarded by Capella.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside, no doubt on the finish.
And a deep 3 from Murray. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Thunder trailing by 10. It's stolen by Capella. Murray against Williams. Lets it go from deep. And DeJounte Murray with the 3. Murray's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And this coaching staff wants Murray to be the shot caller. Let him run the pick and roll and just make things happen.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Murray's got 24 points.
And that's the shot he's developed and worked really hard at. Murray's hands lightning fast.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Murray for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the speediest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the 2. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Bogdanovich inside. Capella with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Outside Williams. Over to the wing. Joe, good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And Murray, here we go. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Pass to Joe. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Joe's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Outside Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holmgren with a screen on Bogdanovich. Giddy, no good. Atlanta leading by 13. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Holmgren. Bays checked in for Johnson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Bogdanovich looking around. There's the triple. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeJounte Murray.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Capella with a screen on Dort. From downtown, and Bogdan Bogdanovic hits from deep. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Williams a screen on Murray. Lock at 6. Bay against Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Three-pointer. Here's Holmgren. And he knocks down the first one.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Murray, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Oh, a great move from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Anunoby. There's the triple. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Joe grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Kicks it out to Siakam. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Joe. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Just 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
I love the way Siakam attacks off the bounce. And right there, he doesn't force it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now here's Trent. No points so far. Trent with a screen on Williams. And here's Siakam for 3. Knocks down the long J.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Out to the right wing. Porter with a screen on Williams. The 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's got a nice feel for his jump shot, and Porter's developed the confidence to make it a true weapon for him.
Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Fires from 14. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. The layup misses. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Raptors out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Thaddeus Young. Dick is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's McDaniels in at the 4. Outside Young. Barnes with a screen on Williams. Young, the pass to Barnes. And here's Schroeder outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
It's Giddey on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Giddey missing.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Outside Young. Pass to Schroeder. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Giddey into the lane. And what's really impressive about Josh Giddey is his versatility. And at such a young age, Brent.
Yeah, Giddey at 6'8", BA, I think it's awesome because his size allows his skills to be accelerated and magnified. He sees over the top of a lot of defenders, and he can out-quick them, not with his feet, but with the pass.
Barnes with a screen on Giddey. Takes the 3. Yes, it's good. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's Giddey on the wing. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Schroeder. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. From deep, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. From deep, Giddey. McDaniels with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. It's McDaniels on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Williams. McDaniels from long range. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Giddey finds Williams. Right side Giddey. Off target from the wing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
Yeah, the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
Now here's Schroeder. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. There's Young with the three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Here's Giddey. Off the left rim and out.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Young misses.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Giddey against Barnes. Fires the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Fires from deep. Here's Williams. Pass to Williams. Second chance effort. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Toronto liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
To the wing, right side. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Holmgren from behind the arc. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Anunoby. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They get it again. Outside for Dort. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Pirtle grabs a miss.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16 to stop the run. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Oklahoma City foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Anunoby on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Siakam for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The three ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander good for three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Porter finds Trent. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Raptors lead by 20.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Toronto has gone 2 for 5 from three since halftime. Let's go with a three. Trent on the wing. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Joe gets the three to fall. Joe's got 6 points.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Porter with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Trent on the wing. He's scoreless. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder shooting just about 33% since the second half started. Anunoby against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get it to drop. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pirtle with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Holmgren. Dort, the pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The three is up. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
SGA from way out there, knocking down the three.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors out in front. They lead by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Toronto right now, Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Williams a screen on Barnes. From deep, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Now here's Schroeder. And he drives in. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them. BA, when are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Toronto. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Anunoby on the take. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Joe. Anunoby covering. From deep, Giddey knocks down the triple.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Anunoby. Outside Schroeder for 3. Drills it from deep. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Schroeder, a guy that does not lack for confidence connecting on that catch and shoot.
To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Back to Dort. Takes a 3. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Shoots from the block. Siakam, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And he jams it home with authority.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Giddey passes to Joe. Back to Giddey. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Pass to Joe. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Giddey against Barnes. Down low. Stolen by Schroeder. Barnes, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To halt the run. The Thunder with another miss. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the Valley. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.